What's up everybody, Steven Z Killer here, and I'm bringing you a brand new reaction video. But before that, about 80% of you guys watching are not subscribed. That means two things, either you're new or you're returning, and hopefully this is the video that gets you that subscribe button. Today, the new goal for this channel is 400,000 subscribers, and the only way we can do that is by you right there hitting that subscribe button. I can feel it rising. I can feel it. Ah! Keep hitting the subscribe button. Keep doing it. One day we'll even go even further beyond and hit 1 million subscribers. So hit that subscribe button today. What's up everybody, Steven Z Killer here, bringing another reaction, and this is not the normal type of thing I kind of do. Now, I've done live stream reactions to certain things, especially when it comes to like gaming, events, live streams, and all that kind of fun stuff. And if you guys don't want to miss out on that stuff, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Do not miss out, especially with Game of the Year coming up in a couple of months. I'll be doing a bunch of stuff with that. Of course, if there's other gaming streams I need to tackle, I will do so. Now, this is a streaming event by PlayStation, but I saw on Twitter that this is only going to be 9 minutes. That's not really worth it for me to go live for, but I'm still going to watch and check this out, and I'll probably still post this. A lot of people are speculating possibly something game-related, and also speculating that this is just going to be the slim PS5 or just a newer version of the PS5 of some type. This is just called the PS5 Technical Presentation, and there's already over 200,000 people watching this stream right now. They have a countdown with 40 seconds left to go on it. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Please check out other videos on the channel. Trust me, I do a lot of different content. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. Plenty of awesome reactions you can enjoy. I push myself to post basically 2 videos every day. Sometimes I'm not able to, but I do try every day. And I can easily say I've only had a handful of days this year, which we're now 9 months into, where I wasn't able to upload on a certain day for certain reasons. But I'm pretty accurate on that. So go check out the prior videos. But let's get into this. We got only a second left. Let us begin. Are we going to get some gaming stuff?
Hi, I'm Mark Cerny. I'm excited to be here to talk about the newest addition to our console lineup, PlayStation 5 Pro, and how it advances gaming technology.
Now, is this going to be worth picking up?
Just a minute to look at what we put in the original PlayStation 5 and how it delivers an exceptional gaming experience.
I own a PlayStation 5. Will this be worth it to me?
When PS5 debuted in 2020, it brought a lot to the table. 8 Zen 2 CPU cores form the brains of PlayStation 5 and enable
such a good game.
high-speed, complex gameplay, with character counts reaching into the hundreds.
Never played that game, but that looks awesome.
As high as 120 frames a second. PS5 has a powerful RDNA 2 GPU, which can render anything from intricate details to fantastic worlds with vast panoramas to explore. Ray tracing allows for dramatic visual improvements, including reflections off of water or glass, and the realism that comes from real-time global illumination. A custom SSD can load data at breathtaking speed, resulting in ultra-fast transitions between game worlds and data streaming rates so high that traversal speeds are essentially unlimited.
Oh, this was another amazing
3D
game
audio
right there.
tech brings an unparalleled sense of immersion to the sound of the games. With audio so real, you may not even need to see the enemies to know exactly where they
PlayStation
are.
5 is such a great console.
Finally, the DualSense controller has haptics that let you feel through your hands what your character is experiencing inside of the game.
That's alright.
It's wonderful to see such variety and richness of game experiences. Creators
God,
have
his
made
glasses were
amazing
crooked.
use of the hardware capabilities.
I hate when
but
my
I
glasses
talk
look
to them, I
crooked.
do hear about their desire for more graphics performance. The dreams of the developers are bigger than can be supported at 60 frames per second, and that leads to an aspect of modern gaming that we're all familiar with: graphics modes. It can be a difficult choice for players. Fidelity modes emphasize the visuals, typically through higher resolution rendering. These modes might also have enhanced detail or use more ray tracing. But the games only run at 30 frames per second. The visuals can be choppier, and the controls less responsive. Performance modes emphasize frame rate and interactivity.
I'm assuming this
typically
might
choosing to
mean
run at 60 frames per second.
they've updated it where that won't be the case?
Mainly by reducing the graphical detail until those frame rates can be achieved.
Yeah, you can really see the difference.
When asked to decide on a mode, players are choosing performance about 3/4 of the time. Removing that decision, or at least narrowing that divide, is one of the key targets for PlayStation 5 Pro. We want to give players the graphics that the game creators aspire
now,
to.
be mindful, whenever the Slim or Pro version of any console comes out, its lifespan is nearing the end.
PlayStation 5 in 3 ways. Here's what we call the Big 3. First, we made the GPU much larger and increased the speed of the memory it uses. The result is rendering that's up to 45% faster. Second, we made major upgrades to the ray tracing, taking a streamlined and accelerated approach that allows
also another reason I would
the rays
want to possibly buy this. Can we have one with more than 1 terabyte of memory?
And finally, we added custom hardware for machine learning and an AI library called PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution, or PSSR for short. PSSR analyzes the game images pixel by pixel and can add an extraordinary amount of detail, which boosts the effective resolution of the games. Game creators are adding PS5 Pro support to new and existing titles, and with the Big 3 involved, the results can be pretty amazing, with graphics showing something like fidelity levels of detail, but at double the frame rate. Here's The Last of Us Part 2 running on PS5 Pro. It has huge amounts of detail and targets a super smooth 60 frames per second.
I haven't played this game in a while, but I can definitely tell.
This to the fidelity mode.
Oh yeah, look at the smoothness. Like, good example is the grass. Look at how you pass the grass on the Pro compared to the original.
This goal of delivering
less
almost
fuzzy,
fidelity-like graphics at performance
motion blur
has been
and
achieved
stuff.
for a broad set of titles, including Marvel.
Oh wow, there is a good difference between that
and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. We can see that PS5 Pro is close to doubling the power of PlayStation 5.
Ooh.
Another way to compare the two consoles is to look at PS5 Pro versus Performance mode on PS5, both of which target 60 frames per second. What we see here is a difference in detail. PS5 Pro is much sharper and crisper than PS5.
Even the gun itself looks more detailed.
For this, my favorite is the parade scene from Ratchet.
Like, while it's focused out on outer scope, like where you're aiming to shoot,
we can see
but you can see
Spider-Man 2 is noticeably higher resolution throughout the scene, including the trees and procedural cars. So overall, some remarkable improvement to the games.
Now, you don't really need to go this far if you don't want to, because like I said, usually this means the lifespan of this console is coming to an end, because they'll probably have been working on the
As
PS6.
you've been seeing, machine learning via the PSSR library is being used quite broadly to add pixel detail.
You probably will
and
see
boost
something
frame
about the
rate.
PS6 in like another 2-3 years.
But there are as many approaches as there are game engines. The increase in raw GPU power is being especially effective for Horizon Forbidden West. Apart from the detail boost, that extra graphics power is allowing for improvements to lighting and visual effects, as well as to the hair and the skin in cinematics.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
Ray tracing is finding broad usage as well, particularly when the games are focused on higher frame rates. The faster hardware in PS5 Pro can make a real difference, allowing Gran Turismo 7 to add ray-traced reflections between the cars in gameplay, while continuing to support their targeted 60 frames per second. That boost in ray tracing
you see that little bit of reflection stuff like that is what basically
allowing not only for better reflections
adding more detail
and a greater variety of reflective surfaces, but also for further realism in the casting of shadows.
Yeah, you
I
can
hope
really
you've
tell
enjoyed
the shadows
this
are
run-through of the
sharper.
technology behind PlayStation 5 Pro. Simply put, it's the most powerful console we've ever built, and a worthy addition to the PS5 family. Let me wrap this up by giving you a quick look at a number of games running on the new console.
Okay. Not gonna lie, if I do decide to pick this up, I may have to play some of my games I love from PS5. Oh! What's the size difference, though? Is it about the same size? Now, this stuff could still look way better, because this is also compressed and rendered out for stream.
Close your eyes. It'll be worth it.
Okay.
Did I do it? Oh, what is this? What's with all the neon?
I want to see the size comparison. Oh, Venom looked awesome. Size comparison. And can it have more than 1 terabyte? That's one of the biggest things I would love. More memory space internally. Like 2-3 terabytes would be mwah. $700, and it's available in November 7th. And I'm assuming pre-orders are now... Okay. Is that it? Nothing on the size of its memory source. Pricing wise, not bad. It's to be expected about that much. So you're looking at, like, with taxes and everything, closer to like $800. So it's like a $200, like, compared to what PS5 when it dropped, it was like 600, 650-ish plus tax. So like close to 700, to 7+. So this is not terrible. Is this a great decision to purchase? I wish they had the PS5 next to the PS5 Pro to see the size comparison. I think it looks a little bit thinner, but height-wise, it looks about the same. Also, I don't see a disk drive. I'm assuming this is probably not going to have one. Vertical stand sold separately. Oh, okay. No, I don't care. Yeah, this was okay. This was definitely not worth streaming. This will be just a quick video. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for the PS5 Pro? Are you pre-ordering it? I may consider it. I may not. I'm not 100% yet. I was hoping to see at least the size of how much storage. Like, we can guarantee at least 1 terabyte, but that's just not enough. It generally is not enough out nowadays, especially with like some games being 100+ gigabytes per game. Sun Wukong was 100 gigabytes. God of War Ragnarok was about 90 gigabytes. Resident Evil 4 Remake, 85 gigabytes. Spider-Man, over 80 gigabytes. It goes by fast. Give us more memory. Anyways, yeah, if I find out there's more memory, I may consider actually upgrading. I'm not sure yet. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think it's worth it? I can see it being worth it. But also depends on your TV situation too. Because my TV is not the greatest either. But still. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for more. And yeah, I'll be playing Sparking Zero and a few other games on my PS5, of course, this upcoming October for the month of spookiness. Even though I know Sparking Zero isn't spooky, but I still have plans to play spooky games during that same month that Sparking Zero comes out. So stay tuned for all that stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Later!